Time for a new installment of Healthy Living. Mikkel Neal is Associate Vice President for Women's and Children's Services. Thank you so much for coming in. And one thing around this time is a lot of gift giving, a lot of purchasing, things for kids. Want to make sure that they're safe. So my question, I guess, is what should we be looking for on labels? Maybe make sure that things are age appropriate for those gifts we're going to give.
Sure. Yeah, there are definitely things that people should look for when buying gifts, and things that indicate safety recommendations for particularly infants, babies, small children. There are really three main categories. Age range is one of them, as you mentioned. Age ranges aren't just about developmental ability. They include some safety testing. So if something says, for an age 3+, that means that there are small parts that are dangerous to babies or toddlers younger than 3. The second thing would be safety warnings. So pay attention to those phrases like choking hazard, not for children under 5, or adult supervision recommended. And then the last main category are certification labels. Those always indicate when a toy has been through certain federal safety standards and testing, such as those required by the Consumer Product Safety Commission.
Now, are there ingredients or materials, batteries, magnets, things like that you should avoid or be at least aware of?
Absolutely. There are things you should steer clear of. Batteries is the first thing I think of. The small circular batteries, what people call button batteries or coin cell batteries, those can cause burns very quickly if swallowed. Magnets, certainly. The high-powered magnets often seen in building sets or desk toys, those stick together very easily. Those can cause a lot of problems in the intestines if swallowed and be very dangerous. And then materials for sure, cheap plastics, things that are toxic, things that have a strong chemical odor, definitely stay away from.
What about some things that are good? Examples of some things that you could give to a kid that you think would be, safe and fun?
I always go back to the developmental toys, things for the younger kids, things that are stackable, things that are soft, things that are larger or more sturdy, things like that, things that cause kids to have to work and think, things that that improve hand-eye coordination. Stackable toys, soft toys, touch toys, things like that are really great, and definitely things that that kids can learn from and that they get a lot of learning from as they're also playing. What
if you're not boots on the ground every day, mom, dad, you want to get nephew, kid in your life something good? I want to be the fun uncle. I want to have that good gift. Any advice there for what you might be able, or things you think might be good? Well,
when in doubt, certainly check the age range. Yeah. That's a big indication of what might be appropriate. I love to recommend experience-based gifts. A museum pass, something for the library, a swim lesson, or a membership someplace. Those things are really great. And certainly when in doubt, ask the parents. It helps to avoid duplicates and always make sure that that things are safe and appropriate.
Yeah, let's go make a memory. Makes sense, right? Yeah, exactly. That sounds a great piece of advice. All right, good stuff there. Also, as having little kids, everything's a choking hazard. You name it, it's a choking hazard. So just got to watch them all the time. It's one of the, I guess it comes with the gig. All right, thank you so much. Want more information? NorthernLightHealth.org is where you can go. Want to make sure you have a safe and happy holiday. Good stuff.
Thank you.
All right, back with